Hi guys, here's a completely different video for you, but still based on the Royal Mint. See this here, 2006. Do you see this lovely set of coins? Hey, the new United coins of 2006, and the proof of British craftsman's work. The proof of British craftsman's work. You know what? There it is. Hey, hey. This is the thing you got with you before you got your coins. And this must have been around about the change. Because it goes on about all the gumph that they did. This must have been very close to the last year I bought a coin set, because this you know, you're gonna laugh. Well, I hope you're gonna laugh, because I find it hilarious. The 2006 executive proof set. Is that like the premium proof set? Yeah, don't you love it? And you see what I mean now about your coins being inset in a case, insert another case. But look at these coins. Yeah? Can you see the edges of those coins? Can you see them? No, you can't. Let's have a look. I just want to... Oh, I ain't got my... Oh, truth. Oh, I'm going to have to do this for my glasses. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to look at... Yeah, the 2006 £2 coin. In actual fact, there's one, two, there's three of them, because you've got, looks like Brunel and, oh, what's that one? I don't know what that one is. It's got to be linked. And there's your £2 technology coin. Now, you'd have to ask yourself, those actually, hang on a minute. That one there is, oh geez, hang on, I've just got to take it out of the pack, out of my eBay stash. I've sold that one, just sold that one. There. These are the VC coins. You see, look at that. Do I lie? No. I don't know whether you're not going to be able to see that a lot. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's a bit better for you. Look at that, look. The VC award. And that's the soldier. So I just sold that to someone. I really enjoyed speaking to this fella that I was sold that to. He was a bit in poor health, the same as I am, sort of, really, which is why, again, I'm sort of selling all this stuff. But yeah, but it's just, you know, hang on, let me have a look. See, I just want to see if there's a price guide. I may have just thrown it, the price guide. Yeah, so you got £2 Brunel coin, the man, 2006 Brunel, his achievements, and then you had the technology coin. And do you know what? I can't believe this, guys. I really cannot believe this. I tell you, it drives me around a blooming twist. I've got to take my glasses off because they're knackered. I keep dropping them now, so I've got to get it sorted out. I'm just going to have a look. I don't believe it. You know, I really don't believe it. I'm looking at this with my eyeglass. That 50p, that 50p is covering up that inner part of the coin, of the £2 technology coin. And if I'm not mistaken, the beading, this is their own. I'm not setting this up. I've only just, I've got these out because I bought a load of stuff down from it. I cannot find my coin sets, so I've either brought them down or I put them in another box and I can't find them because I've got loads of boxes upstairs full of bloody collectibles. And and my collectibles, they go from this to this. See, I was the one for doing this. My collectibles were always jumping around. This goes back to the 1950s. You can sell them now on eBay. I don't know, minimal. You might be lucky to get 10, 15 quid for it. It's worth more than that. I'm just sort of now got to try and put all these away. But these things like the Looney Tunes, them discs that I just showed you, they tickled me. And that's really how my collecting jumped from one thing to another. Anyway, so get that out of the way. Let me see if they're going to show a picture of the £2 technology coin by itself. Because I'm telling you now, that picture alone, with my eyeglass, the beading does not stay in either inner or outer. Down here, actually, you don't even have to go down there. You can go from, that's strategically put, I'm telling you. If you look with your eyeglass, the beading disappears. It disappears around about there. It goes from one to the other. So, as I've said, let's have a look. £2, similar Department of Industry, the Iron Age and the Internet. Standing on the shoulder of giants. 12 grams. Standing on the shoulder of giants. 50p Christopher Ironside. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, right now the talk has gone on. They've moved on. At least I think they've moved on, because that's not Christopher. Or am I thinking of someone else? Who's MD? Michael. Oh yeah, I'm getting a bit confused there. A 5p Christopher Ironside? No, that's the Scottish 5p. Oh, hang on, here, look. Let's have a look at this, because this is not hidden. But we are to see. That one. Oh, my neck. It still looks. It still looks dodgy. Actually, I've got that pound coin as well. Christopher Ironside had his own 50p, didn't he? Didn't he? Yes. He had his, or was it the pound coin? No, it was the 50p, Christopher Ironside. Just try and have a look, see if I've got it here, floating around. Or is it in a... Let's have a look. Let's have a... Christopher Ironside 50p. Which, I don't know whether you better pick that up, guys. Can you see that? That's 2013 though. I'm not quite sure what this is appertaining to on this 2006. But I dare say it, the beading on the inner coin to the outer coin on this one is so hard to say. Let's have a look at this one, see if this is any different. I suppose not, because that's going to be just the same. Oh, because this is the standard proof set. This is what I used to collect these. And that was the last year, I think, because it was £40 it went up to, $39.95. And I was upset. Because they had changed from the display case, where this was displayed in this thing, if I remember rightly. That's how they used to be. This is how they used to be. The standard proof set was like this, okay? So what they were trying to do basically was to be clever. They went for a box. So this is £13.95, and this is 40. This is 50 quid. 49. Well, I'm going to say it. I call myself tight, and I am tight when it comes to this. I don't know why. But I set up a display case. It's sort of going off the tangent really, but I think I ought to explain why I'm tight. If you take these, they used to be in blue and this was red. I think I've said it a couple of times in my videos. That is... I think I can understand why they did that. Because if I had thought about it logically, It's the same dimensions as this. So what I should have done really was bought the cheaper versions, go back in time, not the red ones, because all you're paying for is a colour. Really, when you think about it, all you're paying for is a colour. So what they were trying to do was that they were trying to save money, because I can't remember what were on my display cases. I think that was an extra bit, because you don't get it on there, do you? So yeah, that's one of the things I'm pretty sure went missing. I'm just gonna. You don't know what I'm coming out with next. No, it's exactly the same. Now, what did it jump up to then? I'll do that in a minute. And it bugged me. It's all bugged me. But at the time, I was sort of at the point whereby I was angry with Royal Mint, because they were forcing me to change the way you display coins, these in a cabinet. So if you can place it, my cabinet were all glass shelves, and the light would come down from the top, or beam down from the top, and it would catch them, and they looked really good. With this, they sat upright, if I remember rightly. There was a line along the back of the case, and they sat in that. I don't know what was in my mind really, because looking at these now, I wish I had just carried on paying this, because it went up. It was extravagant. It went up to. That's what I was going to look at, wasn't it? Price. Just want to see if the next year was any different. Yeah, right. So this is true. I don't even know why I kept these, but obviously it was to be in remembrance of my giving up buying proof sets. You see, it's classed as a 2000 standard proof set, deluxe proof set, just because of colour and that. So what they were doing was they was trying to shift. They was making a shift between having this, which but all coin sets were set prior to this, but like I say, it was just blue. One was blue and one was red, and I don't know. Maybe you got a softer cushioning in the case. I can't remember that well. Yeah, I think that was the reason. Anyway, so you was wasting half your shelf. Okay, you was wasting half your shelf, just because this, you know, I don't know. It's hard to remember, but that would have been wasted, because if you bought another, say, 2 or 3 of those, it would have taken up all your shelf case. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, well, wouldn't that? And no, it wouldn't have been, because of your angle, the 2 angles, it was not as big as that. Wasted. So trouble is, I never kept the ones from before. This is the last year. So there you go, that's that. This is all just a glossary of what would be in your coin sets. And it was nice, you know, to get this, it was nice. And then you used to have your gift ideas for the Royal Mint, for your babies or whatever. This is what they were trying to do. Because as far as I was concerned, if you look at the coins in there, to the coins, let's have a look. So the only coins you didn't get now, that's strange. Now that's strange. You didn't get the technology £2 coin. How weird is that? Now why would they do that with the baby set then? They gave you 2 of those. The 2p, 5, 10, 1 and 20. And then they gave you those. So the only coin you wasn't getting was the 50p, the £5 coin, which I'm assuming that's what that is. I'm sure that's a £5 coin. The only one you weren't getting was the £2 technology and the £5, and you was being charged an extra £20, pardon me, for those 2 coins. And all the rest you could have got in a baby set. So, do you see how infuriating that is? Can you understand that? It's just madness. But this is what that guy was going on about that I saw. I said to you about the Royal Mint turning to the shift when and if the Royal Mint doesn't produce coins anymore. I don't know whether this is the first year of the baby sets. I can't tell you, I can't remember. I mean 2006, geez. 19 years ago. And this is probably why I kept it, because I used to have a bunch of these. I never sold them. I never threw them away. And again, I don't know if they're actually worth £5. I don't think these were legal tender. The commemorative designs. Hang on, oh no, I can't go for all that. I've got to shift through all these. Just trying to see if I've got. I know I did have it. Oh, there it is. There you go, look. There you go. Had that. What year is this? 2006. There you go. So yeah, that was that, right? Okay. 2007. Okay. So you've got that bridge. Can't remember what that bridge is. No, I think these are all. No, I've got a funny feeling these are all. I know I did have it. Just wondering if it's slipped under, or have I still got it in its eBay pack? Yeah, I can't see it, but I've sold a couple on eBay. So what's that one? No. So we move on now to 2007. 2007 set, yeah. And there you go. Who's this lot? Who's this motley crew here? Advisory committee meeting. By royal approval. So we've got the executive proof set. So we've gone from deluxe proof set to the executive proof set. You've gone to this lovely box, this wooden box. That's a wooden box. This was just cardboard. Price £78.50. And there was only 5,000 of them available. So we've gone from £49.95 to £78.50. But we might know, so let's see what these prices are. So we've stayed at £40 for that. So you're still doing this box, this cardboard, and then you've got the deluxe proof set here, which is £49.50. No, £40.95, which is the same as this is the same bloody set. Hang on a minute, what's going on? This is the same set. What's going on there? Have I gone round the wrong way? Yeah, I have. I've gone round the wrong way. Oh, because no, I'm doing this one now, aren't I? Yeah. So this wasn't the one. But they had gone from... Yeah. So you could get the brilliant uncirculated. The brilliant uncirculated. Where is this one? So this must have been the change then for the brilliant uncirculated. No, it's in here as well. See, the way I saw it was, well, could you get all the coins on that? No, you couldn't. The only coins you got with the brilliant uncirculated were the £2 two coins and the two 50p's. So the brilliant uncirculated set on this one was the £2 two, the two £2. So you wasn't even getting the fiver one on this, the £5, nor you was getting it with that. Would you getting it? You got it on the, yeah, you got it on both the other sets. But I think what I was looking at, the way that I was looking at it, was you're really actually better off getting these. Because these stood up. That's like that. That's how they stood up. But you don't want the brilliant uncirculated sets. Because the brilliant uncirculated sets were just the dross of the proof sets. And that was at best. So what did the other ones went up to 70, didn't they? No, 49 was 50. So hang on a minute. So they stayed the same prices. Where did I just see that they went up to 70 quid? There. The executive proof sets. Right. So you were getting, they had introduced 3 sets there. Whereas before you had your standard proof set and your deluxe proof set. Now you've got your executive proof set. So what you were leading to basically was the transition of that being substandard, your deluxe